Well, I suppose this could be good news. I don't think so. U.S. surface temperatures dropped to lowest level in over 30 years in February. Yikes. Yikes, man. Yikes. That's not good. Doesn't mean anything, but we'll go with it. From What's Up With That? And this is Dateline 2 weeks ago by Anthony Watts. If you thought the cold last month was unprecedented or worse than we had thought, you'd be right. Last month's polar outbreaks in the U.S. caused record sub zero freezing temperatures, power outages for millions of homeowners in Texas when wind energy failed, and more than 24 deaths. It was also the coldest February in over 3 decades. Maybe the 24 deaths. Those folks on the January 6th uprising. Okay. Two different metrics of temperature measurement from NOAA agree in demonstrating that we really could have used some global warming, but there is none to be had. The event was mainly due to the polar vortex, which blasted the coldest air across central U.S. from the polar region in more than 30 years. At the same time, Alaska experienced its coldest February since 1999. The main driver for the weather across the contiguous U.S. during February was a strongly negative Arctic oscillation, AO, during the first half of the month. This may have been the result of a sudden stratospheric warming event that occurred in January. The negative AO pattern favors a cold air outbreak of the central U.S., often referred to as a polar vortex. NOAA officially reported that during February, the average contiguous U.S. temperatures was 30.6 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 3.2 degrees below the 20th century average. This ranked as the 19th coldest February in the 127 years of record, and the coldest since February of 1989. Interesting, huh? Based on preliminary data, 62 all-time daily cold minimum temperature records were broken on February 11th through the 16th. And 69 all-time daily cold maximum temperatures were broken as well. Several locations across central Texas, including Austin and Waco, broke records for the longest freezing streak, with temperatures below freezing between 6 and 9 consecutive days. It's crazy. At the same time, another metric, the U.S. Climate Reference Network, reported even colder results than the data from the highly compromised weather station operated by NOAA. While the U.S. Climate Reference Network uses state-of-the-art measurement systems and is far removed from the urban heat island, it is seldom in press releases by NOAA. I wonder why, because NOAA wants to get that corporate, the bureaucratic money by scaring you. And the USCRN shows a 4.2% negative deviation in the average U.S. temp anomaly for February 2021, which is 1.12 degrees Fahrenheit colder than NOAA's problematic and biased surface temperature network. A quick scan of the data shows this to be the highest magnitude monthly temperature drop since the start of the network in 2005. While this is the coldest February on record for over 30 years, does not disprove the man-made global warming. It does show that the warming is so minor that an area the size of the entire United States can still set a coldest ever record for a period of time as long as a full month. It's a strong indicator that nature, not man-made emissions, is the deciding factor in temperature. 100%, man. Oh boy, that's 2018. Phew, that's the guy I saw. It's an Arctic poison release another massive cold outbreak. Yikes. At least he didn't blame the right-wing climate scientist. John Holdren was a climate genius, or better yet, climate clown, similar to Al Gore. Should get the Nobel Prize for predicting more cold from more heat. Boy, yeah, exactly. All right, so good stuff there. Again, I'd rather have global warming than global cooling any day of the week, and you should too. We'll see ya.